So in this video, we are going to learn how to transcribe audio or videos from Google Drive and save in Google Sheets. Now let's say I'm a content creator and on a regular basis, I keep on creating some audio or video format content. But after creating these contents, I want a transcription of these contents as well. And manually uploading these files into a AI platform to get the transcription and extracting those transcriptions in PDF format or any other file format is a repetitive and time-consuming process. So I have created an automation using which just by uploading the audio or video files into a specific folder in my Google Drive, automatically using Happy Scribe, we are going to generate the transcription of those audios and video files. And after generating the transcription, the details of the uploaded file and the transcription file which we are going to get in PDF or document format, we are going to add all of these details in our Google Sheet as the file URLs. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Google Drive over here. Now I want that whenever I'm going to upload a file or a video or an audio in this Google Drive folder, I want to automatically transcribe that audio or video file using Happy Scribe. And after generating the transcription, I want to add the details of the uploaded file and the PDF file of the transcription in my Google spreadsheet as well. So in my Google Sheet, I will have all the details of the new file from my Google Drive and also have the transcription in the PDF file format of the same audio or video as well. Now to automate this process, to automate the transcription of new files in our Google Drive and adding them into a Google Sheet, we have to basically connect all of these applications. We have to connect Google Drive, Happy Scribe, and Google Sheets. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see we will reach to Pabbly Connect's landing page. Here you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you are new to Pabbly, by clicking on this sign up free button, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, just click on sign in. After signing in, you will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. And here you just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And as we click on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And here we have to create an automation workflow. Just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I would like to name my workflow as Google Drive to Happy Scribe to Google Sheets. You can basically give any other name of your choice. I'm giving this name. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this automation and click on create. And as you click on create here, you can see the automation workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first, we have to connect our Google Drive folder in which we are uploading the audio and video files for transcription. We have to connect this Google Drive with Pabbly Connect. After that, after making this connection, whenever we are going to upload a new file, or audio or video file in this Google Drive folder, automatically the same file will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Now after that, we will notice that the file which we have uploaded in Google Drive, the share permission of those files are private to only me. Means we can't share those files directly with anyone. So in the next step, we are going to change the share permission of this newly uploaded file so that we can basically share the file and send the same file to Happy Scribe to make the transcription. After getting the shareable link of the same file over here, we are going to send the same link, the same file to Happy Scribe. And using Happy Scribe, we will get the transcription of the same file in PDF format. We'll get a PDF file link from Happy Scribe of that audio or video file transcription. And at last, we are going to add all of these details in our Google spreadsheet. So let's get started. Here we'll go to a trigger window and choose app, search for Google Drive over here. Just select it. After selecting Google Drive in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as new file in specific folder because we are looking for new files uploaded into a specific folder in our Google Drive. Then just click on connect and then select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Drive account with Pabbly Connect. So to make this connection, click on this sign in with Google button. Then after that, here in this pop-up window, select your Google Drive account, scroll down and click on continue. And as we click on continue, we will see our Google Drive account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, here it is asking us for the folder or subfolder. So in this dropdown, you will get a list of all the folders and subfolders which you have created in your Google Drive account. Out of all of them, in which particular folder new files from which particular folder we want to receive inside Pabbly Connect. We have to select it. So in my Google Drive account, I have created a folder named as files for transcription. So new files from this particular folder I want to receive inside Pabbly Connect. So from this dropdown, I am going to select that particular folder or subfolder. After selecting it, we will just click on this save and send test request. And as we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And in this response, we will see the details of the last file, the most recent file which was uploaded in this particular folder in Google Drive. So right now we have only one file in our Google Drive folder named as demo audio. And here you can see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received a response for the same file. We have the link, the URL of the same file over here. We'll scroll down further. Here you can see the same file name, the title of the same file over here, demoaudio.m4a. Then we'll scroll down further and you can see some other details related to the same file as well. We have different link, thumbnail link, self link, and all the other details related to the same Google Drive file over here. And also you will get the unique file ID of that file as well. Like here in front of ID, you can see this is the unique file ID of the same file. So in this way, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the new file from the specific folder in our Google Drive in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, what we have to do, we have to change the share permission of this file. Now every time we are going to basically upload a new file and we will get the response, the details of a new file in our Pabbly Connect workflow, while this automation workflow will trigger. Now using this same automation, we want to change the share permission of those files as well, so that we can send these files to Happy Scribe for transcription. And for that, we will just scroll down, come to this Actions tab, and here in Choose App, once again we will search for Google Drive. Just select it. After selecting Google Drive, this time in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Share a File with Anyone. Because using this action event, we are going to change the share permission of our Google Drive files. Then just click on Connect. And because we have connected our Google Drive account in previous step, we don't have to make a new connection. You can select the existing connection and click on Save. And as we click on Save, we will see our Google Drive account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the only thing it asks us is the file ID. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the files which I have in my Google Drive account. Out of all of this, it is asking us that the share permission of which particular file we want to change. So using this trigger, we will be getting new files every time they are uploaded in our Google Drive folder. So every time we have to change the share permission of a new file. So we have to make this response of file ID dynamic. So what we have to do, we have to turn this mapping button on in front of it and clear this default response. And after that, here you can see in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Google Drive inside our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step, in the trigger event of new file in specific folder. Now from this dropdown, from all of these responses which we have received from Google Drive in the trigger step, we have to select the response of ID over here. So we'll just scroll down, select this response of ID, and it will be mapped over here. So from the trigger step, from the previous step of Google Drive, we have mapped the response of ID to the Share a File with Anyone action step. So in this way, whatever new file we are going to upload in our Google Drive folder, the same file's detail will be received inside Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. And from trigger step responses, we are going to send the same file ID to this Share a File with Anyone action step and change the share permission of this file. Now after this, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. In this response, you can see we have received a web view link. And this is the publicly accessible link of this same Google Drive file. I'll just copy this link, paste it in a new tab over here. And then as I paste it, you will see that this same file, the same audio file which we have added in Google Drive will open in front of us. And anyone on the internet with this link can access this particular file. So we can send this particular file link, this particular web view link of this audio file or video file from Google Drive to Happy Scribe for transcription. Now after getting the publicly accessible URL, let's send this file to Happy Scribe for transcription. Just click on this Add Action Step button. And then here in Choose App, search for Happy Scribe. Just select it. After selecting Happy Scribe in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Create Transcription. Then just click on Connect. and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Happy Scribe account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our Happy Scribe account and the organization ID. Now to enter the API key, first we have to write the word bearer, and after that, after a space, we have to enter the API key. But you must be thinking how you will get the API key of your Happy Scribe account. So let me tell you, to get this API key, just go to your Happy Scribe account and from the left sidebar, go to this profile section and go to personal settings. After coming to personal settings, select this option of API, and here you can see the API key of your Happy Scribe account. Just copy the API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And as it is mentioned over here in the help text below, that we have to write this word bearer with a space before that. So we'll write the word bearer over here, then we'll add a space, and then we'll paste this API key. After API key, it is asking us organization ID. So here in Happy Scribe, below API key, you can see the organization ID of your Happy Scribe account. Just copy the same ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after entering both the details, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, we will see our Happy Scribe account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the transcription name. That what will be the name of this transcription which we are sending to Happy Scribe. So I want that the name of the file which we have uploaded in our Google Drive folder, by the same name the file should be transcribed. So what we are going to do, from trigger step responses, we have received the response of the file name over here. So we are going to send this response of same file name to this Happy Scribe action step. And once again, we will use the process of mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple as you saw. Just click on this field, and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses from previous 2 steps. Out of all of this, from trigger step responses, we are going to select the response of the title of the file and it will be mapped. So whatever file name we will have in our Google Drive file, the same file name will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and using this automation, we are going to send the same file name as a transcription name to Happy Scribe. Then it is asking us for the language. So in what language you have your audio or video over here, you have to enter it. But the field of language is not mandatory, is not required. So I will let Happy Scribe to automatically detect the language and make the transcription. Then it is asking us media URL. And here in media URL, we have to enter the publicly accessible URL of our Google Drive file. So in the second step of share a file with anyone of Google Drive, we have received the response of the publicly accessible URL. So we are going to select this response of URL and map it. Then it is asking us workspace name. So let's say I want to create a workspace named as Google Drive over here. So I have given the workspace name as Google Drive, and in the same space, all the files which we are transcribing using this automation will be added. Then it is asking us is subtitle. Whether this transcription is subtitle, this means whether Happy Scribe has to add the timestamp with the transcription or not. So yes, this particular transcription which I'm creating using this automation is a subtitle, so I'm selecting true over here. Now, if you just want to transcribe the video and you don't want to timestamp into the subtitle format, then in that case, you can select false. But right now, just for an example, I'm selecting true over here. And after that, let's click on this Save and Send Test Request button. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the file URL which we have mapped over here, basically the same file which we have uploaded on Google Drive, that file is now sent to Happy Scribe for transcription. And the transcription process is an initial stage over here. So in this way, you can see the step 3 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully sent the new file on our Google Drive folder for transcription to Happy Scribe. Now after this, what we have to do, we have to allow Happy Scribe some time to transcribe this file. So on the basis of the average file size which you upload on your Google Drive folder, on that basis, we are going to add some time of delay over here. So after this Happy Scribe action step, we will just scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then here in Choose App, select Delay by Pabbly. So before getting the transcription file of the same file transcription from Happy Scribe, we are going to add a delay. In Action Event, select Add Time Delay and click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, it is asking us how much delay you want to put in workflow. So here we want to add a delay for a few minutes. So in the drop down, we have 2 options, delay for and delay until. So we are going to select delay for. In delay units, we are going to select minutes over here, but we have 4 options, minutes, hours, days, and weeks. So I want to add a delay for a few minutes over here. And in delay value, let's take an example of 5 minutes. So I usually upload small file sizes in my Google Drive for transcription, and 5 minutes of time I guess is enough for Happy Scribe to transcribe the file and get me the link over here. So that's why I'm adding the delay value as 5. But if you want, on the basis of your average file size which you are transcribing using Happy Scribe, you can increase this delay time as well. Let's say you are uploading bigger files or longer videos and audios in Google Drive for transcription using this automation. You can increase this value for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes as well, as per your requirement, as per your Happy Scribe account taking time for transcription. Right now, I'm just adding the delay of 5 minutes and click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, this delay is added. Now, after adding this delay, what we want to do, we want to get the link of the transcription over here, which we have completed, which we have sent or started using Happy Scribe over here in the previous step. So just click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, search for Happy Scribe over here once again. But this time, after selecting Happy Scribe, in action event from the drop-down, we are going to select the action event as Create Export. Because after transcribing it, we want to export that transcription from Happy Scribe as well. Then just click on Connect. And because we have connected our Happy Scribe account in the previous step, we don't have to make a new connection. You can just select the existing connection and click on Save. Now, as you click on Save, here you can see the first thing it asks us is the format, that in which format we want to export this transcription, whether we want text, docs or PDF. So I want the PDF file of the transcription, so I'm selecting PDF over here. Then it is asking us transcription. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the file transcription available in our Happy Scribe account. So which file's transcription we want to export. So using this automation, we are going to send a new file for transcription every time. So what we are going to do, we will just turn this mapping button on over here and clear this default response. And from Happy Scribe responses, after creating a transcription, we have received this unique transcription ID. Just select this ID and map it over here. After mapping the transcription ID, it is asking us show timestamp. So whether we want to add the timestamp in the transcription or not. So I want to add the timestamp, so I'm selecting true over here. Then it is asking us show speakers. So I don't want to show the speakers over here. If we have multiple speakers in our audio or video, I don't want to segregate it. So I'm selecting false. Now here in show comment as well, I don't want to show the comments and highlights. So I'm selecting false for both the options as well. Now after that, after selecting all the options, selecting the format and mapping the transcription ID from this create transcription action responses, just click on this save and send test request button. And as we click on save and send test request, here you can see the export of the transcription of this particular file from our Happy Scribe account has started over here. And it is pending right now. And in the response, we have received this export ID. Now what we have to do, after getting this export ID, we have to basically get the link over here. For that, we have to add another action step. Click on this add action step button over here, and then here in choose app, search for Happy Scribe once again. Just select it. Then in action event from the drop down, select this action event of retrieve and export and click on connect. After clicking on connect, select the existing connection and click on save. And this time here, it is only asking us export ID. So we will just click on this field, and from the drop down, from Happy Scribe responses of create export this particular action, select the response of the ID of the export over here and click on this save and send test request. So after mapping this export ID, we have basically clicked on save and send test request and received this response. And in this response, you will see we have the PDF file, the downloadable link of the transcription of this video. We will just open this link in a new tab and you will see the PDF file is downloaded. We'll open this PDF file and here you can see we have the transcription in the subtitle format for the same file which we have uploaded in Google Drive. So this was the audio file which we have uploaded and we have the transcription for the same file over here. So this means we have successfully transcribed our Google Drive audio file using Happy Scribe, and we have the link over here. Now let's move to the last step where we want to add the file details, the Google Drive file details and the transcription link in our Google spreadsheet. For that, just scroll down, click on this add action step button, and then here in choose app, search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as add new row. Then after that, just click on this connect button and select add new connection over here. Now here we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this sign in with Google button. From this pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account, scroll down and click on continue. And as you click on continue, you will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which you have in your Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, the spreadsheet in which I want to add the transcription details and Google Drive file details is named as transcription data. So here from this dropdown, I'm going to select this spreadsheet over here. Then it is asking us to select the sheet. Now here in the spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That's why here from the dropdown, I'm going to select sheet 1 over here. Then it is asking us for the file name. Now here in file name, we have to basically enter the name of the file which we have uploaded in Google Drive. So basically all the columns of data, like in Google Sheet, you can see we have created 3 columns of data: file name, Google Drive file URL, and transcription file URL. And all of these columns can be seen as fields inside Pabbly Connect. So whatever text, whatever data we want to add in these columns over here, we have to basically map it. So here in file name, we will just click on this field, and from the drop down, from Google Drive trigger responses, we are going to select the response of the title of the file, the name of the file, and map it. Then after that, here in Google Drive file URL, from the share a file with anyone action step, we are going to select the response of the web view link, the publicly accessible link of the file URL, and map it. And here in transcription file URL, we'll just click on this field, and using Happy Scribe's retrieve and export this particular action, we have received the link, the URL of the PDF file of video or audio transcription. So we are going to select it and map it over here. And after mapping all the details into their respective fields, just click on save and send test request. And when we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the file name, Google Drive URL, and transcription URL which we have added over here, mapped over here, is now added as a new row in our Google spreadsheet. So let's check it. I'll just go to my Google Sheet over here, and yes, here you can see in a new row, the same data is added. We have the same file name, we have the URL link of the same audio file which we have uploaded in our Google Drive folder, and also we have the transcription file URL or transcription file URL for the same transcription file as well. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And now after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow once in real time. So I'll just go to my Google Drive folder over here, and I'm going to upload another file. So just click on this new button, select file upload, and then I'm going to upload another audio file. So I have this file named as real-time test over here. Let me upload this file on my Google Drive folder. So I'm uploading this file over here. Now as I upload this file, we will see within 10 minutes, this automation workflow will trigger. So it basically takes 10 minutes of time to capture the new file in our Google Drive folder, because the connection between Google Drive's trigger and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, Pabbly Connect will check for new files in our Google Drive folder every 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. It will capture this new audio file in our Google Drive folder, and using this automation, we'll start the transcription process. We'll send the same file to Happy Scribe for transcription, and after sending the file, we will wait for 5 minutes. So this automation will be waited for 5 minutes. We have added a delay of 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, we'll get the export link over here. So approximately within 15 minutes, the same details, the transcription data will be added, the file details and the transcription file URL will be added in this Google spreadsheet. So let's wait around 15 minutes over here. Okay, so we have waited for 15 minutes. Now let's check our Google spreadsheet. And yes, here in our Google Sheet, you can see the file with the same name is added, same file name is added, real-time test. We have the Google Drive link of the same file over here, which we have uploaded in our Google Drive folder. And also we have the transcription of the same file. I'll just open this transcription link over here, and you will see in this browser, you can see the same PDF file of the transcription is downloaded. And here you can see we have the transcription of the same file as well. This means the automation workflow, which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.